Hey guys, Gun and Russ back once again. Today I'm bringing you a very exciting video. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be exciting for you guys. That is of my games room tour. This is a video I've been wanting to do for the last couple months and really couldn't do it earlier because of the state of the room. With a lot of pictures being taken for Instagram and a lot of pickups coming in and me trying to change things around, the games room was really messy. Even when I was doing the pickup videos, there was a lot of crap around me, but obviously you guys couldn't see it, but it's finally in a state where I can show you around, and I'm really looking forward to actually showing you. So with that being said, let's go have a look around, guys. I hope you do enjoy. Thank you. Okay, so this is my favourite part of the room as we walk straight in, the PlayStation area. So it's everything dedicated to PlayStation. We'll have a bit of a closer look at that shortly, but that's my favourite part of the room. As we look around this side, we've got the Nintendo section there as well, which I'm really happy with, and it's got a bit of Sega tied in there as well. And if we could pan back over this side, this is where I do a lot of my gaming in here. I've taken away the chair just so I can do this video for you. And over here, you know, you're greeted by some large posters. And this is where, behind the posters, I really want to do a big paint through here and get that all sorted out so it was a lot nicer. But, you know, it's not too bad. I like it still. So down here, I've got one of my big retro TVs, the big Panasonic. And that's playing Total NBA 97. So the boys from Game Deficiency, I'm sure they would like that. And I've got my original PS1 down there, which I've had since I was quite young. It's never done me anything bad. Still cranking. Got a couple of memory cards in there. And over here, I've got my PS2 hooked up, and that's playing some Sonic Wings, a great shoot 'em up game. And it's got a cool Borderlands 2 poster behind. And then when we come over here, this is my magic corner. This is my favourite part of the room. And you've got there's a big Grand Theft Auto poster there, God of War poster, Assassin's Creed 3. This little thing here, I love. It's just a stand that keeps all my magazines in order. I'm a big fan of the Games Master magazine, which is a UK-based magazine, which comes over here to Australia. I really do enjoy reading it. Down here I've got my PlayStation 1 memory card collection. So still some memory cards I need to get there, and I've got a few PS2 memory cards and a couple of box ones down there, PS1 box memory cards. One obviously thanks to Retro Reanime. I got a couple of Gundam figures there, and this sexy girl that was given to me from a good friend at work. Over here I've got my PlayStation Vita collection. Absolutely adore the handheld. It's such a great handheld. So many great games on it that are underrated as well. Demon Gaze having to be my standout game there. Absolutely love it. Can't say enough about it. I've got a Bayonetta collector's edition there. Got a couple of PS4 games. I do have Need for Speed as well on PS4, but that's currently out in the living room with my main TV. A couple of collector's editions of PS3 games there. I've shown you this to you before, guys, but obviously my main focus at the moment is trying to get a full PS3 collection, and I've got close to 200 now, so I'm really happy there. I'll get in a bit closer for you guys so you can have a bit of a look there. So yeah, a lot of great games to the PS3, and it's an absolute pleasure to collect for. Down here I've got just some cases that keep my Vita games in. Let's see if I can focus on that a bit better for you. So I'll keep my Vita games in these. That one's just popped out. But they're really handy. You can pick them up for a couple bucks off eBay, and I find them really good. Instead of having to, when I'm in the bedroom playing the Vita, if I want to change between games, I just carry that around with me, and it's much easier than having to come to the games room and change them out of each case. Oh, and yeah, that's my Simpsons Edition yellow PSP. Got some more PS3 games there. So I finally finished that shelf off, and then down the bottom there I've got some more PS3 games, and there's my PSP collection, which is, you know, starting to get to a double facing now. There's a collector's edition of Street Fighter 4, iPad there, and a nice Ratchet and Clank figurine. As we go to this section of the room, there's a tower that has PS2 titles. As you can see, us being Australia with the power ones, we've got the white spines, unlike you guys in the US and Japan that have the nice coloured ones. We've got a couple of backup PS2s there with Bowser on top. A couple of cool posters. This section is really cool. This is one I really love. I've got my PlayStation 1 bag on the top there. Behind here is just all PS1 games. But yeah, really happy with the layout of this section, as I think it looks really cool. Got a couple of figurines dotted in between. I've done the same for the second shelf, and I just think it looks really cool. Yeah, I've been collecting the PS1 for many years, so I've got quite a few rare titles in there, which I'm really proud to have. Down in this section, I've got more PS2 titles. I've got quite a few backup manuals, and some of these games I don't have, so if I find them without a manual, they'll come in handy. Whenever I go to places like Target over here in Australia, or just any stores where they sell video games, I always try and pick up the little pamphlets, because they're basically free and you can take them, and I find them really cool for having in the games room. Kind of creates that little video game store environment, which I've always wanted to have in my games room. And down here I've got a slimline PS2 and more PS2 games as well. And down on the bottom shelf, as you can see, there's some horrible wallpaper I've still got to get rid of out of the games room, which will get painted in the holidays, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've got a PS3 down there, which unfortunately isn't working, needs a bit of a dust as well. And just a nice little small collection of Japanese PS1 games, and a complete Time Crisis 4 with Gun Con 3, which I really love playing. Over in this section here, this is an area that I've been really working on, and I'm really happy with it so far. And this is my little Nintendo section, so I've got some of the really cute Nintendo figurines up the top there. I'm really happy to have this. I got this from my good mates at Game Traders, and he gave me this box a long time ago, and I've put all my little Mario Kart figurines in there. I think this looks pretty cool. A few more figurines there. And one of my good friends gave me these. I'm really happy to have them in my collection. One of my favourite Nintendo characters, Bowser. Absolutely love him. I really like this tablecloth that my friend gave me. It's really cool to display the Nintendo get stuff on there. Down in this section, this is something I'm working on. You got a little figurine keyring hanging there. Just started getting back into collecting Nintendos, you guys would be aware, and I've got a couple of Wii games in there. I've actually got a spoiler there, I haven't shown you that yet. A couple of GameCube games. There's a small section of NES games there. Some of my DS titles. I still got to put this one up. That's the one I got recently. My original Game Boy, which has never let me down. On the side, back over here, got a few Pez attached there, which I'm going to connect the other Pez up to soon. Down in this section, I'm sure the Leftover Culture Review would love seeing some of this. I've got some Sega goodness. absolutely love Streets of Rage. I really want to get all the rest of them complete. Then I've got a few Super Nintendo games there, and over in the corner some original Game Boy games. And as we come down to the bottom, there's just a few NES box games and 64 games loose. Not a huge fan of the 64. I don't really have too many games for it. But yeah, that's really a quick look over my games room. I really do hope you did enjoy. It's you know, been a pleasure to be able to show you around. I've tried to keep it under 10 minutes, which looks like I've done quite well. It's probably just going to go over with the actual, you know, talking to you at the start. But as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do. You know, it's always great to make new friends on here. It's an absolute pleasure to know each and every one of you and to have your comments on my videos. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, fools. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching.